We are very excited to celebrate a movie.
I know.
3 seasons and a movie.
We heard that it might be happening for a while, but we really didn't know until very recently.
Yeah, I feel very grateful that we all get to be back together again, and I think it's a little bit like we have no clue what it's gonna be, but I think Jenny has a first draft already, so maybe we'll find out soon.
I love you, Belly.
I love you too.
I mean, this season ends with like a lot is out there now, you know, and a lot has changed. There's a lot to address, and I think the characters, where we leave them, seem to all be in a place where they can like honestly discuss things.
Yeah, they're in a pretty good place.
Yeah. The only thing from the finale that people were kind of waiting for was Belly's letter from Susanna, and then of course the wedding between Belly and Conrad. So do you think we'll get that in the movie?
I don't know.
Jenny? I don't know where she is. I'm like, hello?
If we yell loud enough, maybe she'll answer. No, she wouldn't tell us if she knew. So I don't know.
Lock and key. I got it. Well, let's talk about the finale because that we do know all about. And of course, Belly chooses Conrad.
Conrad, if there are infinite worlds, every version of me chooses you.
Ending up together and coming back to cousins, why do you think that was the right way to close out the series?
I mean, the journey had to happen, well, for the story, but also I think like having Belly go to Paris and be on her own is so important, and to see her outside of the world of cousins and the boys and all of that, and to see her with a new group of friends was really important and really fun for me. And I think that the beautiful thing, you know, before knowing that there was a movie is like, that you were saying, and that I think was the intention, is you get to sort of picture whatever their life looks like and what happens in the time before they go back to cousins, and I think there's something magical about that, because it feels like, you know, that's what you do when you read a book and you imagine the world in your head and whatever, so I think even though you don't see a wedding or a whatever, it's like, you can picture that.
Yeah, your version is the best version.
Yeah, totally.
I did love seeing, you know, kind of a version of that with the Christmas in Paris, the photo shoot. That was so cute. Do you think that was any kind of Easter egg for the future?
If it was, it's over my head.
He doesn't know. It's a hint that I guess they, like, between that time they went back to Paris. And I would assume that, like, Belly stayed in Paris for a while because she has such a great life there and she loves it there, and I think he respects that.
He was never trying to be like, all right, now we leave.
Yeah, no, he would never do that. He knows how happy that she is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also really love seeing how Paris helped her evolve. Like, oh my gosh, grown woman Belly revealed. What was it like for you to get to portray that, you know, sexy belly side of you? I'm gonna say
It was fun. I mean, I love it, and I think you need to see her sort of like struggling in episode 9 and whatever, and in episode 10, and you know, having a hard time and sticking it out and fending for herself and all of that, because she really is trying to figure out who she is, and it's all part of the growth. And I also, we're like, you know, I guess she was turning 22, I turned 22 on set, and I actually think we might have filmed one of the birthday scenes on my birthday, which was something like that, which was crazy, super meta. So yeah, it felt great. I was like, hell yeah, she deserves this, and it also feels cool to get to sort of take this confidence and maturity from her and implement it in my own life, and it was super fun.
Have you guys seen the viral reactions to the dress scene?
Only about this dress so you could take it off.
I want to do it.
No, but I was in the theater last night when is it the black dress or which?
The Taylor Swift dress.
Oh, the Taylor.
What is that?
Your scene together, the very intimate scene.
Oh, I just knew that the walk out from the bathroom. I was like, thanks guys. Go Belly. But I also feel like I'm like, go Belly from like an outsider.
I love that. Were there any nerves going into shooting that scene? Because we just haven't seen that spiciness in Summer Turned Pretty yet.
I mean, it's another day at work. I mean, but truly, like, we had a great intimacy coordinator working with us, and I mean, everybody on the crew has done some variation of that, so people are very respectful of, like, you know, everybody knows what's happening, and everybody's making sure everybody's as comfortable as they can be, and okay, and like...
I think it's like more nerves about getting like the beats right. And telling the story right, and making sure you like hit whatever mark you need to hit.
Right,
so that,
and not block light.
Yeah,
and,
totally. It's
Yeah.
so technical.
Well, it's also very emotional. So I wonder, what would you guys say was the most emotional scene you shot this season?
Ooh.
Probably on the beach.
I don't think I'll ever get you out of my system. You will always be there, here.
Well, it's too late.
For Conrad, I don't think I would not expect you to have the same answer.
But it still was, I think. The beach was a big one, and then probably in 11, like after all that, when they're sitting in Belly's apartment too.
What if you only love me because that's what your mom wanted, and then your mom died?
That is not why I love you. I have tried everything not to love you. You've always been a precious person to me. I have always cared about you.
I just felt like that was the one that, like, just cut deep because it felt like a more mature version of that conversation, like a real conversation.
Right.
That,
The
like,
beach,
to
he's kind of
adult.
like pleading.
No. And I mean that scene is like super emotional, but they somehow still feel like younger, and it's more like raw like, you know what I mean? Just like
Yeah, no, I
complete.
get you.
Whereas this,
No, I feel,
it's
I get what you're
super
getting at.
emotional, and then I
Yeah.
guess also this one feels like a different version of that, where they're both being honest at the same time and having a really like adult serious conversation about like what is our life gonna look like moving forward.
Right.
If I met you for the first time tonight, I would love you.
Come on, Conrad. I mean, how do you know that? I wish that I could be as sure as you.
I just think there's a lot of evidence that these characters have grown up. I mean, you see Belly doing that in Paris, and like this, what is it supposed to be, like a year or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Like a year of her life of sort of like doing stuff for her finally, right? And it brings them to a place where they can have this discussion without being like, but you said when we were 12, you were mad at me for, you know, like, growth.
Real.
Growth.
I
It's our
al-
favorite word.
Growth.
Gosh. I also want to talk about
Sorry.
the fan theories, you guys. They went wild this season. So I want to know, what are some of the craziest ones you've heard?
I haven't really heard anything.
Really?
No, I've been staying off. I mean,
I feel like even if you stay off of,
No,
I
I've,
had
like-
friends sending fan theories to me. I
Yeah.
had like,
I remember like way early, they were like, Steven dies or something. I was like,
well, and then they were like, I saw one that was like, John dies. I was like, what? No.
People thought John had a heart attack.
What?
I mean,
Because he was like touching his heart in one of the. He's like, oh, I have heartburn.
it was probably Colin just being like, I don't know, that's just him.
Colin.
yeah, people thought, of course, maybe Belly would choose herself and none of the
Oh,
boys.
sure.
There was that. People think Jeremiah and Redbird are the real OTP.
Listen, who knows? Whoever
Okay,
knows.
I'd love to see that.
Go ahead.
What?
No, I was just gonna bring up the haircuts again. I thought they were funny.
What haircut?
This is not really fan theory, but like after what
oh.
people were speculating Belly's haircut would be, I saw this like shaved head, like she had a fade.
Really?
Crazy things. I would not have been surprised.
Funny.
But how did you feel about the bob?
I love the bob. So it was like partially real. Not really, actually. It's like it's a
It was just a
U-part
wig.
wig. It's a U-part wig. So they cut the top of my hair into like a layer so that it would be my natural like hairline, but then you put the wig underneath. It's a whole process. It's a whole thing.
I like your hair.
Yeah, thanks.
I was so ready to cut my hair for real because I would love a little bob, but I think for continuity it was just hard because we were filming out of order.
Yeah, didn't they try to? They were like trying to do pre and post haircut, but it was just too difficult.
It's too difficult with like, you know, scheduling and stuff, and I think like our last scene that we filmed was like those plane scenes, or for me, the plane scene in episode 9, like the first where Belly gets on the plane.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was like, you know, a wig at the end of the day. But I loved it. I was ready for her to cut her hair. I feel like I need to get a bob now, but I'm waiting for the right moment.
Very fun.
Yeah, yours is great. Wait a second, should I cut my hair right now?
Yeah.
Anybody have scissors?
I love what it represents. I mean, she cuts her hair and suddenly she's this new woman.
I do think though, like hair can, you know, hold a lot of memories, and even like in the beginning of the season, Jeremiah says that whole thing where he's like, never cut your hair because I like you witchy. And so it's
like you what?
Witchy.
What does that mean?
Like a witch. Witches can only have long hair, I guess.
Okay.
No, I don't know, but I think it's, you know, like, it's again another example of her just making a decision that's completely her own and kind of being like, you know what, whatever, who cares? Why not? We're in Paris.
Yeah. There's so many other buzzy moments this season. Is there anything, just from maybe what you've heard that your friends have told you, that you feel the need to apologize for or defend on Belly's behalf?
No apologies. I mean, again, it's all part of the story and stuff, and
yeah,
we
it's all there
didn't
for
write
a
it, you know?
reason. Like,
And I think we had this whole conversation about the whole villain, the idea that someone's the villain and no one's the villain. That's the point of the story, and I hope that people are able to see that, and that these characters are all just living their lives, and they're messy because they're young and they're human, and it's important to show the mess, because not everything is wrapped up with a little bow.
and I'm glad
so rarely.
people care, but I feel like that's like the problem with the team, Conrad, team Jeremiah, team whatever, is like, it's fun. And it's fun. No. And it's great to like root for who you want them to end up with, but the story is not about like a right or wrong choice. The story is just a story, and this is where it leaves you, you know? And I'm glad people care the way they have, but it's not really about that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I feel like at the core of it, it's about love, you know?
Right.
Chosen family, friendships, relationships, whatever it may be. So I'm curious, what do you guys hope that fans do take away from the story about love, and maybe what you have learned about love throughout shooting this?
I mean, I guess how important it is to be honest is what we were kind of saying.
Yeah, that's
like
what I was
honesty. I got there first. Honesty is so important, and having tough conversations is important.
Yeah.
And being honest with yourself, especially, like not trying to
You gotta know who you are.
suppress
I
things.
think
Yeah.
you see that like with all the characters in this show, the more they know themselves, the better their lives are.
You gotta choose
and
yourself
the way
first.
things work out.
Yeah.
This show, of course, has helped coin the summer I blank. All kinds of things. So I want to know, when you guys look back at this season, how would you finish that sentence?
Summer I vibed.
Summer I vibed. Summer I chilled. And
The summer you chose, Belly.
oh
made up her
yeah,
mind.
that's a good one. Oh man, why didn't I think of that? I like the ones that are like, the summer I had tummy issues.
I'm sorry, what? What? Is this a joke?
No.
No.
Let's just pretend we're a few years into the future, maybe another 4 or 5 years. Belly and Conrad are in their mid to late 20s. Where do you see them at? What do you see for them?
You know, hopefully they're happy and they're
Yeah.
traveling the world.
You just want to.
I just want to be back in Paris.
You're
That's
in
what
Paris
I know.
right now.
I know I'm here right now, and I don't want to leave. And
Yeah.
Conrad's doing his doctor stuff.
Fucking pediatrics,
that?
maybe? Like a shot.
Oh.
Giving someone a shot.
I was like, what is that? They're
Like,
doing
how
the
else
heart.
would you do it? You know?
A shot?
I don't know.
Oh. I've never been to the doctor.
I don't believe in vaccines.
Whoa, don't. No,
That's not true.
that's not true. Yeah, I think they're living their lives together. They've all gone back to cousins and seen each other, I think, for sure. And doctor.
I'm older.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Just like dealing with older issues,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
Older issues.
Older issues like my back pain.
Taxes.
Oh, how much my ankle hurts after I play pickup basketball. I'm having a tough time.
I'm
It
like, this
was
whole
one-
time, I'm like, I have shoulder pain.
No, it was a day where I was like shoulder, elbow, knee, ankle. I was
You're
like,
just
I'm
singing.
fucking- I had shoulder.
Knees and toes.
I was just in pain, dude. I'm getting old.
No, you're not alone. Just know
I
that.
gotta take more vitamins. I take my vitamins.
Do you?
I
Calcium?
do.
For
I
bones?
think so. It's a multivitamin. Whatever's in there.